Hey Element Gang, Barbara here from Each Element. I'm so excited to talk to you today about summer solstice. I just got out of meditation. I need to record my YouTube videos, kind of start them out in meditation or like press record, start speaking to camera so that I feel less pressured. I wanted to come on, talk a bit about Cancer season. It's one of my favorite seasons. It's the start of summer. It always feels so promising. I feel like every cardinal season, it's like promising energy. I think, at least that's been my experience, where it's like, oh, something new is starting. But I want to talk to you all about my newsletters at Each Element. I'm actively working on healing my Gemini Chiron wound around communicating, speaking, writing, talking. My newsletter is just like a way that I've been pouring myself out into the world of communicating, sharing a bit, and I pour a lot into them. I send one out at the top of every zodiacal season. Cancer season was one that I'm most proud of. I started it out with a quote from Bell Hooks because she came top of mind as I was thinking about love, which is what I associate Cancer with. It's one of the two luminaries, the sun and the moon, that I think we just connect to love. Cancer is a more gentler, softer, emotional side of love, whereas the sun is a bit more loud in its expression of love. With it being Cancer season, this love is nurturing, it's nourishing, it feels safe, soft, fresh, it's new, it's promising. So Cancer season brought bell hooks top of mind for me. The quote that came up when I was just like, I need a great bell hooks quote. She said, "When we see ourselves as we truly are and accept ourselves, we build the necessary foundation for self-love. Whether we learn how to love ourselves and others will depend on the presence of a loving environment. Self-love cannot flourish in isolation." First of all, she said a whole mouthful. Thinking about just the first part of it. Well, in order to love something, right, you must first see yourself in this context. And it's whether we learn to love ourselves and others will depend on the presence of a loving environment. Learning how to love ourselves will happen in the safe container of a loving environment, of an environment that fosters self-love, right? It's the necessary, she said, foundation of self-love. And I just was like, whoa, that's it. That's the quote. She says, self-love cannot flourish in isolation. Okay, Bell Hooks, she's a Cancer, Mercury, and Jupiter. Bell Hooks is coming through loud and clear. Cancer is about love, what we care about. And when you care about something so deeply and totally, that's not love. I don't know what is, right? It doesn't give up kind of love. That's Cancer. That's like hard to let go kind of love. Cancer. So with Jupiter, okay? Jupiter, the planet that expands and pushes things and makes things bigger, inflates things, going into this sign of love. And what you start right now, anything that you are initiating at this point in your life, this has the potentials of something grand. I am deeming this the summer of love. Let's personify Jupiter. Jupiter, whew, so smart, so wise, suave, big, like big energy. Jupiter's fine, guys. Like, Jupiter is muy caliente. Jupiter is foreign, very foreign to you. It's in this 1 year space right now, this transit, where, ooh, this feels nice. Cancer, it's about being comfortable. Jupiter likes to explore. Being comfortable is great, but Jupiter is gonna want more. At some point, it's gonna add up. It's gonna get expensive. It's gonna give us a toothache. you know, cavities potentially. Like, I'm talking like sweets, more sugar, more food, more luxury. You might be buying things that make you comfortable, things that provide the sensation or the feeling that we're defining of what love is. Spending your money during this season, I'd suggest purchasing things with intention. Quality over quantity. This need for comfort with Jupiter being just so excited, so ready to delve into the self-care, so ready to charge it, so ready to ring it up. Cancer, likes nice things. Cancer wants to be comfortable. Spending habits here could, blow up. What else is Jupiter? So Jupiter is very intellectual, like knowledge. It wants to know things, but not just like know a fact, but really like understand a fact. Get into like the history, the story, the, philosophy behind a thing. What are we digging deep into with us being in Cancer? Our roots, potentially. Ancestry.com, if they still exist, this would have been a great time for you. If they're still around. I don't know if they're still around, but this would have been a great time for you with all that with all the marketing dollars you had. I don't know. I feel like they don't still exist, which is why I'm referring it to in past tense. It's like digging into family history, digging into where we come from, our native land, culture, family. Maybe family cruises will be a nice thing. If anybody's in marketing, hey, family cruises, great time to up that marketing budget. This is a season for exploring, for love, for family, for everything you care about. If you subscribe to my newsletter, you will get very thoughtful love letters every zodiacal season, and mixed in between, I might like throw in something if it comes to me, if I'm watching something and I feel inspired. But let's get into what this means for each sign. I'm also going to pull tarot because I'm obsessed. I love tarot. Pisces rising here. All right, let's get into some key dates that I did run down in my newsletter, which you can subscribe to at thisiseachelement.com. So on June 24th, the sun will conjunct Jupiter in Cancer. That is a cazimi. That is them being so close together that the light of the sun is just blinding. The sun keeps us alive. Your sun sign is super, 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 super important. It's the core, the life force energy, the light that you must have turned on, all right, to feel alive. So the sun, so bright, shining its light on Jupiter, which is, by the way, very, 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 very big, okay? Not bigger than the sun, though. Being so close together, baby. This is, whoever's born with sun conjunct Jupiter, by the way, in any sign, you are a freaking light, baby. Just know that you are blinding. Okay, they need shades on to look at you. Star power. But that day, this is a beautiful day for clarity, understanding. Being in Cancer, this is about your emotional safety. This is around the actual truth of how you feel. You have to really listen on this day. This is a beautiful day to meditate. Oh yes, to get really clear on June 24th. On June 25th, the Cancer new moon is happening and Jupiter's in the mix, baby. They are together. It's giving threesome. Okay, we have the sun, we have the moon, we have Jupiter. It's giving in Cancer. It's giving something saucy. It's beautiful. I mean, I really don't want to sound like I'm making it sound so naughty, but I just mean it's just such good, like, marinating energy. Like, this is the day to manifest. This is the day to be intentional about whatever your practice is. Your prayers, make them count. Let them be about your gratitude for life. Let them be about things that truly matter and that you're grateful for and want more and more and more, the abundance of, that is the day for prayer. It's a beautiful day to be praying and meditating and calling in and manifesting and doing what you need to do to feel yourself on the frequency and the vibration of love. Beautiful day for a healing bath, rose petals, candles, music, sensual, like, please light it up. June 25th. On July 7th, Uranus will go into Gemini. This is a very global thing. I am by no means qualified to even speak on global events, things happening in the news. Uranus going into Gemini in the past was during a war. The time before that, war and more war. So history repeats itself. Uranus is very icy. It's disruptive. So sometimes people aren't prepared for whatever Uranus is going to do. It catches you off guard. That's Uranus. Ahead of its time kind of energy. It's like snap a finger. It's just at any moment, suddenly, all of a sudden, we can find ourselves in a situation on a global level in a two-sided split social world, like fighting. Potentially Uranus here disrupting things can cause the tension with all of the energy coming from fire sign, fire and air. It's giving tension on a global level because it's disrupting the social, what used to be the social norm, and ultimately it's giving breakdown in communication in order to bring about a new way of sharing information. This might be new news systems. On the right side of things, Uranus and Gemini could be really cute and playful, innovative things that advance humanity, that advance, the way children learn in schools, education, new technology, just like new and exciting ways to talk to each other. Shit, maybe even a new language. Potentially some kind of Morse code situation. July 10th was another date that I pointed out, our Capricorn full moon. So this is when the moon is in the opposite sign of the sun. So the sun is currently in Cancer, and so the opposite sign of Cancer is Capricorn. And these two together are commonly associated with mom and dad. So mom is Cancer, dad is Capricorn. However, plot twist, Capricorn is a feminine earth sign. She is a mother. She is head mama, big mama. It's giving queer family. But I digress. This Capricorn full moon is going to be about toil and labor. Capricorn got a lot of pressure put on her. Working hard. Essentially really freaking tired. Just completed a whole lap with Saturn, and now Saturn is in Aries. This is like from water to fire. I'm talking about Saturn now to explain Capricorn's energy. Saturn is structure. Sometimes Saturn doesn't get the same love. It doesn't get the same recognition. So Saturn is so vital and necessary, though, for our growth to get us to that next place. Saturn literally is climbing mountains to give you the best view, to put you at the top of the mountain. And Saturn sometimes doesn't feel the love. The sun is shining its light So is the moon in Capricorn. So the moon and the sun are on opposite ends and they are reflecting each other. It is giving we see each other. It is giving emotional labor. My Capricorn moon's out there. If there's anything that's been weighing heavy on your chest, this Capricorn full moon, this is the release point. This is where we drop it off. This is where we let go of the things that are not our problems. You're only responsible for yourself. This is what all of us are learning. All of us are learning that how we feel is entirely up to us. That is the full moon on July 10th. July 20th, baby. Mars, the red planet, the mad one, is linking up the south node in Virgo. So the south node is all of our bad habits. Of course, guys, there's always layers to everything, but what I'm talking about right now, this represents our baddest habits in all of our birth charts. And where we have our south node, that is all of the traits that we fully know. We know them so much that we know the terrible, the worst parts of that energy. That is the karma. That is the back story. That is our what do you call it? Our origin story. We experienced the negative of that so much that our soul said, you know what, you got this. You got the rest of this. I'm gonna hang back on all the full blessings until you learn some lessons, and those lessons are over there at the north node. I'll give you some guidance, I'll send you some messages. You'll hear me from within. That's your south node, babe. You'll hear me from within screaming, no, not this happening again. That's your south node. When you start to pick up on these patterns, right? Your soul starts to get louder and louder. That's like a gift or something. It's like oh my God. I can hear. Oh my God. My soul is louder. I can hear her telling me that we learned this thing already. And the north node. I need to do something differently. Let me look and see what I can do differently here. That's the north node, and that is the sign directly opposite. The south node in Virgo is about being so critical of yourself that it's so easy to be critical of others, that it's so easy to forget that everyone must be trying their best. It's to forget the north node in Pisces, which is compassion. To forget consideration for others. It's to forget that everything is not A plus B must equal C. It's to forget that sometimes things aren't perfect. Things don't work out the way you want them to work out. You ultimately aren't in control of anything. You were never in control of a single thing. It's to forget that you don't have to try so hard, that you can just be. It's to forget that you know enough, that you are enough. It's to forget that. That's the south node in Virgo, those negative habits of I didn't do enough. I gotta try harder. It's beating yourself up. It's the self-criticism of yourself and of others. And so sometimes the intuition it's muffled. You don't hear it. But when something turns on for you, and you remember the north node in Pisces right now telling you, be easy, compassion, be easy, meditate, be easy. You don't have to be so critical of yourself. This is collectively, we all have Virgo someplace in our chart. I'm just saying, Virgo is my descendant, okay? The descendant in everybody's chart, that is your shadow side. So anyway, the south node conjunct Mars, something will trigger you into hyper criticism, some sort of old way of being. Do yourself a favor on July 20th. Watch out for being too hard on yourself, on anybody else around you, especially if you have children around you. I feel like I'm sounding so serious. It's because this is a serious matter to me. The world is not easy right now. A lot of people cannot deal. If it's extremely impossible for you not to say something that could potentially hurt yourself, hurt another person, you can't meditate yourself into feeling safe, into knowing that everything is working out for you because you trust that God saw that the universe is working on it, because you trust that is Pisces, that is the other end of this here, that you trust that your life is unfolding perfectly as it needs to. If you cannot lean into the enoughness of who you are, your presence, your energy, your vibration, I'm talking spiritual strength here, to lean into everything we done learned. Saturn just left Pisces. There's a test coming up. Okay? There's a test coming up. Whatever area of life where you have Pisces in your chart, Saturn will be retrograding back, babe. So there is a test coming up with Mars activating this south node in Virgo. Wherever Saturn is, there is a freaking test. When Mars conjuncts that south node, your reaction, please, baby, simmer down. Simmer down. That same day, the moon, okay, this test is hard, babe. The moon will also conjunct Uranus and Gemini. This is an explosive energy. I pray that I speak to your safety. You are safe. I'm holding it in my heart that you are safe. The moon conjunct Uranus and Gemini. There is an emotional disruption. Protect yourselves. Protect your data. Be mindful. Your nervous system was never meant to survive so much disruption, so much information. If you are a highly sensitive person, this is definitely a day that you want to be upping your self-care routine. Protecting your energy, conserving your energy. We learned those South Node lessons, right? Where our energy is leaking out. No more. Our energy is sacred. Highly sensitive people, I know, like, this is a crazy time. I don't want you to feel guilty for needing to sleep, for needing a break. Okay, this is a bumpy day, July 20th. And so those are the few days that I definitely was like, are days we should be paying attention to. Let's get into some tarot. Please sign up for my newsletter at thisiseachelement.com. You can also take the assessment on my website. It'll give you what your dominant element is. Sometimes I might throw in, when I'm in the mood, a tarot reading for each element. And that's always fun for me to do. So the more and more that I know, maybe I'll do that. I'll put like a number, a tally of how many people in each collective, like Earth collective, air, fire, and water collective, like a tally of how many souls are in the element collective. We'll check in with the tarot, like, how are our babies doing? How are our water babies doing? Our water dominant folks, and we'll do that. That will be fun. Aries. Okay. Cancer season is lighting up your fourth house. The fourth house is the house of our roots, our ancestry, our family, also our psyche, our deep emotional self. This is the core of our chart. It's the bottom, it's the roots, it's our foundation. It's kind of like storing all the history of like where we came from. Your fourth house, if it's like Cancer, like you came from like I want to say like traditional place, maybe like it's fairly traditional, right? So, you know, you had the traditional kind of situation in your childhood, a mother figure, a father figure, you know, um, maybe two-parent household, whatever. So this is going to be bringing up family things, I think, for you this season, this Cancer season. You know, it's going to be bringing up the quality of the quality of love that you receive. It's going to be bringing up matters around how you feel. A lot about how you feel about yourself, but then also about others in respect to how they care for you, how they show care, how you show how you care. This is giving strong like care energy. The Cancer season is lighting that up for you. I'm gonna go turn off my AC. Give me one sec. Okay, so beyond that, Mars is in your sixth house of your routines, work, that kind of stuff. Yeah, Cancer season for you is nice. Uranus moving into your third house, you know, news coming in for you, maybe potentially here. Car issue, maybe. I say cars because your third house is Gemini. Uranus moving into the third house, Gemini. This is going to be some unexpected car payment, some unexpected car situation. I'm doing this because, okay, so be mindful getting into cars. That might be a thing. I need seatbelts on, fastened. This is in general. Uranus, I'll try to put this for the like full reading that I was doing before, but Uranus going into Gemini, you know, I am not saying that this is happening. I'm simply speaking that I am linking these patterns as I'm sharing, and this is part of what I'm healing around my Chiron wound. Knowing what I can and can't share and wanting to sound, you know, optimistic, and I don't want to like doom anybody, like make anybody feel doomed or anything like that, come off too serious. I've been doing this the whole video. I hope you're sticking through and watching this whole thing. Editing Barbara, thank you. Yeah, just like buckle up, okay? I only pulled 4. Okay. Take the whole thing. Okay, Aries. Bottom of the deck. 8 of Pentacles. This is work. Diligently working. This is giving overtime. Working a lot. Working a lot. Overtime. You need a break, babe. You're thinking about the past. This is your past these are past memories. I'm not going to share the cards because that gets me a little tapped out. I'll lift them up every once in a while if I can, but yeah, it's just giving you're thinking about the past a lot. What you invested, who you invested in. You're really thinking back on old relationships at this time, like your childhood, like you're going deep. You're going deep, like deep loves from the past. You're very nostalgic. You know? Your fourth house is lit up. Your fourth house is lit up. The Sun and Jupiter there, yeah, they're doing what they need to do. They're bringing up the memories, the sweet love, romance maybe that you used to have, like feelings you used to have for, you know, an old person. That's coming up. You invested a lot of time in a connection here, a lot of time and energy into something, and it's like you were waiting, 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 waiting. Seven of Wands. It's like you feel kind of defeated a little, but you're like moving on. You're like, let me build this like barrier now. Now there's a barrier. Now there's a no more access to my energy. No more ruminating about this person. I'm getting it together. That's what it's giving. I'm getting it together and I'm creating a boundary. No more. I now have a boundary. I built it. Here it is. And yeah, I'm a little, my head hurts a little bit when I think about it too much. But what's done is done. And it's like you're this season, like the last card, Page of Swords. You're ready to begin again. This is youthful, playful, young, sharp and witty, like banter. This is giving flirty banter. This is giving I'm ready. I'm ready to attack it. I'm ready to start something else. I'm ready to tap into something else. Yep. In the past here, you definitely is like working hard, overtime, lots of pressure, but like it's like you just snap back. Like you keep it's the energy just like you know how to retain your energy. Like you know how to snap back every time. You do it every time. That's what it's giving. Cancer season, you're gonna get your snap back. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah. This Cancer season, Aries rising, you're getting your snap back. I don't know what that means fully, but you're getting your snap back. That's what I'm feeling. All right, Taurus. Taurus. Cancer season has the third house lit up. This is your mind, ideas, your local neighborhood, cars. Cars. Everybody in general, y'all. I'm gonna need everybody. Please be safer in cars. Like, not even. Also, everybody, like, check your car stuff. Like, make sure you're up to date on your paperwork. Yes, make sure you're up to date with paperwork on your cars, on whatever third house lit up for you here, Taurus. Taurus sun, Taurus rising. Taurus, you're pretty responsible. Your fifth house is the house of play, fun, activity. It's the house of sex. It's the house of romance. Your fifth house, you have Mars in there right now. So something's active. Whether it's, you want it to be active or you want to have more fun. You want to be outdoors more. You want to go, enjoy outside again. Like maybe you want to do more fun things, but like let's see what comes out. I'm doing 4 cards. I'm doing 4 cards. The last reading Got a little more because like a stack fell out, but let's see. Okay. Taurus. I'll also say this, Taurus. I'm eyeballing Pluto sitting right at the top of the chart for you right now, Taurus. Taurus Sun, Taurus risings. Pluto is the planet of the ultimate change. Okay. Aquarius is sudden and unexpected and just like big changes. Like it's giving tower. I don't have a tower out for you, but right at the top of your chart here, this is like your public image is changing. Your, the way you present yourself on social media has changed. Like you're being more like, I don't know, like more receptive with Pluto up here. Just like you're in your power at work, in the world. You're feeling more comfortable. Pluto up here is, Pluto is control. It is dominance. It is power. It is, we don't often hear Pluto being talked about in like a positive light, but this is personal power. All right. This is like autonomy. In Aquarius, yeah, this is like autonomy. So privacy online and stuff like that could be very important during this Pluto and Aquarius transit, especially for you. It's in your 10th house of like career, public facing, social media, 10th house, purpose. So yeah, the 4 cards for you, Taurus. Your 3rd house of communication is lit up. First card for you, Taurus. Taurus, you're in your head about something. You're a little worried. You're a little concerned. This is potentially about something long term, something that you've done a lot of work, you've built, and like you're worried. You're just worried. You're worried about it. You're actually one of the swords. You're worried about yourself in this situation. You're worried about yourself, and it's like you don't know. You have no control here. Looks like of like what's going on outside of you. Right? You're like kind of holding it together for yourself. That's what it's looking like. You're holding it together. You're working hard. Some kind of big, like, this is like work related. There's a wheel. Here's the wheel of fortune. Like, something with work is changing. Like, and you've known this. Like, something's coming. You have the Hierophant here. This is your energy, Taurus. You're showing up in your power. Yes, that's what it is. Pluto at the top of your chart. You're showing up in your power, in your own authority, knowing your value, knowing your worth. This is like Taurus energy big time. Yes, this is a card of tradition. This is a card of commitment. So this is something you've been committed to for a long, long time. Your career. For a lot of you, this is about career. Jupiter is on your side. This card is Jupiter. This is Taurus. Jupiter, the wheel is turning, and it looks like it's turning in your favor. Okay? You're turning the wheel. This is awesome. Bottom of your deck, you have Knight of Pentacles, Nine of Pentacles. This is amazing. Strength. Yeah. You're showing up in your strength. You're showing up in your strength. Okay, Taurus. See you for Leo season. Okay. Gemini sun, Gemini rising. Cancer season is lighting up your 2nd house. Money. Very nice, very nice. Money. Baby, If Jupiter don't bring you some money, it's bringing you something. So book a personal birth chart reading to find out, like, if we could figure out together what that something is, because depending on what's in your chart, we'll see like what it is. It could be bringing you, I don't know, some land you found out you inherited from some distant relative. It could be bringing you a big check. It could be bringing you just something, abundance of something big, okay? Jupiter is blessing your second house with something here. This is something of value, okay? Potentially something you could pass down to family. It's something. This Jupiter transit for you. This is a big Jupiter prediction for Gemini risings, Gemini suns. This is big. There's big money. Big value. Big value. Let's see. That's sticking out here with your sun in the second, Jupiter in the second. On those dates we talked about earlier in the video, I would be calling in my abundance. Just saying. Okay. What's coming up with the tarot? Second house is also self-worth, values. Okay, Gemini. Three of Wands for me is like a trip, right? Maybe there's somewhere you're going someplace, and you've presented this idea. You've been presented with this idea, you've been presented with this invitation for a trip. You're splitting things 50-50. But there's a tower disruption. Something's coming in. I don't know, some kind of message, some kind of opportunities, something. Knight of Cups is coming in. Something you've actually maybe really been wanting to come in, comes in. And this is maybe causing you to like pull back on this trip, this investment, something like that for you, Gemini. This reading was such a different one from the first couple. So yeah, Gemini, Cancer season for you is around your time, your money, your energy, conserving that for yourself, investing that in you, in your self-care, investing that energy, investing that time into you. Getting better acquainted with yourself kind of energy. It's like, yeah, doing the solo dates, doing those things. This is giving that as well. It's like this Queen of Wands energy. This is, you're in this energy, in this fire energy of like very independent right now, Gemini. I'll do it myself energy. Wow. Okay, Gemini. I like this. I hope Cancer season brings you all the love, all the dollar bills, because it looks like it's coming. Don't forget your girl. You can book a reading with me at thisiseachelement.com. You can buy one of my care packages. Gemini, Jupiter is in that second house, baby. Make that money. Make that money, make that money, make that money. Figure it out. Okay. Cancer. Now we're getting into our water signs. Happy birthday, Cancer. We're here. We're in your season. You are the first life giver. First life giver. You know how it's like fire, earth, air, and water? In the esoteric order of things, it's water. Water is number one. It's first. It comes first. Okay. But you're just so gracious and so loving that you just let like fire, believe. You let fire believe that they came first. But you know the truth. That is you, water signs. That is Cancer. You know the truth. Okay. You're so intuitive right now. Your first house is lit up. Okay. Jupiter is in your first house. Baby, this is intuition on fire. If there was ever a time to trust what you know, it would be now. Sorry, I keep looking down. Okay, Cancer, sorry about that. So, your intuition is heightened right now. Yeah, you're tapped in. You're tuned on. You're turned on, tuned on, tapped in. I think that's what my girl Abraham says. Abraham Hicks. You are intuitive. You are knowing. You are mother. Okay. Okay. So, what are we gonna do with all this first house energy? The first house is so reactive, so much energy. What are you gonna do? Ooh, Ace of Cups. Ace of Cups. This is good. You're gonna love yourself. You're gonna pour that into you. Okay. Ooh. I have to figure out a way, because like editing these videos is gonna be really interesting. Editing Barbara, thank you. This is the most personality I've ever shown on screen, and of course it's for you, Cancer. I love you. Okay. Okay, Cancer. Only you can make me feel this safe. Only you. I swear to God. Okay. Cancer. Bottom of the deck. Ace of Pentacles. This is a big, big, shiny. I like big things. I like this big, shiny pentacle in the sky. Jupiter likes big things, okay? So, let's talk about it, Cancer. Big love. Okay, we have an Ace of Pentacles at the bottom. This is like a solid real love thing. Okay, and this potentially is about you more so than it is about anybody else. This is like a romance, right? I know we want a romance with like another person. It would have been so much more romantic for me to say, this is like with another person, you're gonna find the love of your life. If you're a Cancer rising or Cancer sun watching this and you already have the love of your life and you're in love and that's happening for you right now, that's amazing. Maybe this is not exactly for you. But if you're single and you're hearing this, you're like, oh my God, I'm finding the love of my life. Yes, finally. I'm not saying that you're not, but I'm not saying that that's what this is. This is giving huge. Falling in love with yourself. And that's truly the biggest privilege of this lifetime. It's looking like you are, like, especially, babe, especially at the new moon, and then when that full moon hits with the lunations, yeah. Cancer sun, Cancer rising, you have a newfound solid appreciation for yourself. The cards are, I'm just going to go through them: Ace of Cups, Nine of Pentacles, Queen of Pentacles, and the High Priestess. You are like intuitive. First of all, these three, like, how do I, the order, so you can see the order. Okay? Boom, boom, boom. Like, if you know tarot, it's just giving you're trusting yourself. This is solid. You're secure in your intuitive gifts. You're secure in your soft energy. You don't need to, you know, live up to anybody's expectations. You're finally learning to maybe let go of needing, I don't know, to appear a certain way. And now you're ready. You're ready to be seen in a new way. You're ready for people to see you and witness you in your creativity, in your soft energy, your softest energy. You're wearing your heart on your sleeve. You're not apologetic about your feelings. You're not, you know, caring if people think it's too much, you're too much or whatever. Cancer, you're kind of letting it all hang out spiritually, emotionally. You're owning your decisions, you're owning yourself, you're owning your value, you're standing on business. This is beautiful, Cancer. Solid stuff. Like self-love. And then the bottom of the deck, like I can't even it's like boundaries, protect your boundaries, like the sun is shining. It's your season, it's your time. Happy birthday, Cancer. That's it. That's it. That's all she wrote, Cancer. This is happy birthday. You're it. You've been that girl. Okay. Bye. See you in Leo season. Leo. Leo sun, Leo rising. Back to the fire. Cancer season is lighting up that 12th house. It's about being calm, settling in, sleeping a bit later, maybe even meditating. I don't know, you're doing a more relaxed version of the routine, right? You're feeling like, I think it might be okay to slow down a little, maybe. I don't know. You're doing that. Oh, hold on. We got your cards, Leo. Be so honest. I'll be so honest with you, Leo. We have the Hierophant. So there's like a commitment, okay? This is giving the theme of the reading is giving commitment. Four of Swords, heavy on your mind. You're thinking about, can I commit to whatever this is here? We will be looking into that. Okay, Leo. You're reflective during this time. There's something on your mind. Like, you wake up thinking about it, you go to sleep thinking about it. Right now, Leo, you've just closed out something major. Pluto moved, the big planet, the smallest planet that packs the biggest punch, Pluto, just moved through your 6th house. Okay? The 6th house changes it's like your whole life. You know what I mean? Like, and Pluto's such a long transit. It's like 16 plus 20 years, transit. With Pluto doing this big leap through the 6th house of your everyday routine, like you really went through this like metamorphosis. Leo, especially it's like your careers, your job, your life. At this point, you're like kind of an expert at something. You've gone through a lot, you've learned a lot, you've done a lot professionally. And now Pluto's in your 7th house. There is during this season, this like reflecting, this thinking it looks like it's about seventh house matters. Like there's a new exciting adventure here. Ace of Wands. You're really excited about whatever this is. Okay, this has potential. This has big potential. You know, this is a commitment. It's giving like settle down, nest maker, mommy energy as well. Like maybe potentially like family and like it's just with the mommy energy. This is Venus. I'm sorry, the Empress. I'm not sorry. This is Venus, okay? Venus is currently in Taurus. There's a high chance, you know, for bringing something forth into this life. But this is just like, this can be a creating of a business. This can be a creating of something long term. Okay, it doesn't have to be baby stork energy. I'm not a reader that's gonna clarify. I'm not doing that just because I want to do my best to keep it general and keep it to astrology. It's just giving big creating energy is what I'm saying. You're creating a whole new life, a whole new world. Okay. And if that means starting a family, that's starting a family. If that means a home, you know, this is Venus is very comfortable. This is a new she's in a new place. If this is a new place, new home, new city, this is new stuff. Venus, as I'm recording this, is conjunct the moon. Okay. So home is what I'm thinking right now. But you have the Seven of Wands. You are reluctant. Reluctant to go. Something emotional, something is holding you back. These cups are holding you back. These cups have nostalgia in them. Okay. These cups have 12th house matters in them. Loss, regret. This is the one cups in this reading. Something is holding you back, Leo. Something emotional, something you need to address. It could be a fear of loss, a fear of commitment, a fear of change. Yeah, Leo, like, it looks like though, Cancer season, like I'm only pulling for 4. Cancer season is giving big Venus energy. It's pleasurable, it's fun. And I like this for you. And it's this for me. It's you and this energy for me though. It's you like warding off something for me, on guard about something for me. It's this for me. Like what are you so scared of? What are you like, what is this? I want you open arms. I want you ready to, you know what? Let's do it. Bring it on. Like, you know, be more excited about it. You know, Jupiter is here to support you. Jupiter wants, babe, Jupiter, here's why Jupiter is a benefic. I don't really subscribe to those things, but I feel like if we're gonna talk about benefics, I think Jupiter does want like the best for you. Jupiter is very like supportive. It's a very supportive energy. because it can see the big picture. So it understands, like, wanting the best, you know? God, I don't want to lose the message. Yeah, Jupiter wants the best for you and is very supportive. It's just feeling like you're not, fully leaning into having faith in that potentially here, fully believing in something, believing in the potential of this thing that's like creative and something that you want to do. This is very creative in nature, like there's a little something holding you back. I think this season is the invitation to sit with it. With your 12th house is lit up. The 12th house is deep psyche work, right? This is therapy, this is spiritual counseling. This is big excavation work around, the memories, the history, the things that hold us back. But Leo, this season, when you're ready to come out of the rest mode, it's lit. It's lit. It's lit. It's lit. Lit. Litty. It looks like it's hot. Summer is hot. Leo season. This is giving preview of Leo season. It's giving that. So yeah, this season, just enjoy the retreat. Yeah, enjoy the retreat. This defensive mode is like, maybe you have to defend your right for rest or something. Defend your right. You're defending your right to go internal, to have some alone time, to just sleep. Like, you feel like you gotta sneak your sleep, like protect your peace, protect your sleep or something. Like, I don't know, maybe you need to set aside time for that and commit to it. Committing to a restful practice as well, Leo. Could be that. That's going to be really important because once Leo season hits around, it'll be a whole new story. So, I would enjoy Cancer season, Leo. I would enjoy sleeping, journaling, meditating. That's you this season, Leo. Okay, Virgo. Cancer season is lighting up your 11th house of community, friendships, your future, your hopes, your dreams for the future, your aspirations, your lofty goals, like big vision things, right? Virgo, this is about the people in your life, friends, your network. Oh, Virgo, similar to Leo with the Ace of Wands. Okay, Virgo, you're at the bottom, Hermit. Hey, Virgo, thanks for showing up for your reading, Hermit. Okay, Virgo, you are reflecting on this like new beginning. You're like on the fence about something. Your perspective on something, maybe you need clarity, maybe you need to, I don't know, you're coming into just like a space of like reflection about, looks like, moving forward with someone or something here. It's giving romance. I'm not gonna lie. It's giving love reading. I don't know. So the story is this nope. This knight is maybe fearful, but there's like a hurt, a wound. This is giving like you're perceiving, this is like a perception, maybe heartbreak, a perceived loss or something. Virgo. What is this, Virgo? You're excited. You've been thinking a lot. You've been being your hermity self. Ooh, something is on your mind. This is collectively Four Swords. Four Swords. And you're thinking worst case scenario. That's what this is giving, Virgo. Judgment, and then I'm shuffling and shuffling. Empress came out for this sign, for Virgo. So Virgo, let's take a look at what Venus is doing. So Venus is in Taurus. Taurus is the Earth, Venus ruled sign. Are you dealing with a Taurus, Virgo? Are you dealing with issues of stability, issues of a slow kind of build? Like, are you dealing with like a rush? Are you feeling rushed? Is there a call, like you're answering some kind of call? Uranus is at 29 degrees Taurus right now. Venus is in Taurus right now. Is there a sudden, ooh, this could be something, Virgo, that's got you tripping? I don't know, Virgo, this is what it's giving. I mean, this season is like your community, your networks, your groups. Like, this is about networking. This is about, you know, your vision for the future. Your feelings around, you know, what's happening for you long term. Very important. You want to enjoy your life. You want to be surrounded by support, by people who want the best for you, in spaces that foster love, that foster community. Virgo, you're not meant to do it alone, okay? Your horoscope, I believe in my newsletter, if you subscribe to that, I mentioned that you're not meant to do it all by yourself. You're meant to have supportive people around you. You know what I mean? And know what that feels like. True friendship, that's such a gift. It's such a gift to have a friend. Somebody who, you know, whether they're, you know, blood relative or not, but somebody who just feels so safe and like family. Oof. Nothing like it. Nothing like it. Having a friend. Virgo, this is you just like really tapping into the value of that network, of that system. Like, this is about value, but it's like, I don't know, maybe you've experienced some hurt, some wounds around friendship. And that's there's a call for you to, are you answering a call? I don't know. Taurus energy is here. This is about hurt feelings, love. Taurus is here big time, and you're showing up in your chart. In your chart with the moon tonight as I'm recording it, and Venus in general at 15 degrees. And Mars is in Virgo right now, activating your first house. So you want to take action. You want to send a message potentially. You want to say something, but it's like Three of Swords. What is this? You scared? It's an apology? You need an apology? What is this? Taurus. I'm sorry, Virgo. It's like you're this about it. You're hanged man. It's like you're thinking of a lot. But Ace of Wands, it's like maybe you're taking action. This Venus, this thing, it's, you feel called to it. So let's see what happens in Leo season. I will see you later, Virgo. Libra. I hope Cancer season is treating you right. I hope you feel the love you give out. I really do. I hope you feel the love that you give out into the world, the love you show everyone, especially in the workplace, the respect you show everybody in the workplace. This is the area that's being highlighted for you right now in Cancer season. This is about your career. This is about your legacy, your, you know, what you leave behind. Libra, this is 10th house. It's also like how you show up in the world, social media, perception. 10th house, Jupiter and the sun here is blessing this area. That's beautiful. So, you know, I want to say this is really good potentially for like new career, new job, new something up in the 10th house. Long term. It's happening for Libra. Cancer season. That one fell on the floor, went flying. Justice at the bottom. This is you, Libra. This is your card. Yay. Okay, let me get the one that fell. Okay, Libra. Justice, you're here. Thank you for showing up for your reading, Justice. Libra, scales. So at the bottom of that, we have the Lovers. Decisions, Libra. Okay. Because the first two, I mean, you have 3 2s out here. And then the card of the twins, it's giving decisions. 2 of Swords. This is so on brand, Libra. This is so stereotypical, Libra. 2 of Swords. What's going on? 2 of Swords. 2 of Cups. 2 of Wands. Libra. What are these decisions? In between the 2 of Swords and the 2 of Wands, we have the 6 of Wands, though. So this is good. Positive. Some sort of clarity, right? Something, maybe you were trying to debate what was fair for you to do. How are you moving forward, potentially in a connection here? Deciding on a relationship, a connection, how you're moving forward in this. Looks like success. Looks like we're moving forward with it. You've reached a point where you know what direction you want it to move in, so you're going to be directing your energy that way. But now it's like, how do we get there? Maybe there's like a map. Maybe there's like planning. You're in this position of, oh, okay, I've decided how I want to move. I've decided success. Okay, success. You made the decision to move forward in one direction or another with a specific relationship. Now, you're planning very strategically. Very on brand for you. You're very strategic, Libra. Now, how are we going to do this? This is very good. If this has to do with career, this planning that you're doing with your career, this is justice, this is what we want. We want contracts. We want deals. We want... This is good. This is very good. Lovers at the bottom of that. 4 cups at the bottom of that. You know, so some offers are coming in. Offers coming in. You know, Page of Pentacles coming in, you know, like things are happening. But, you know, are you seeing the things? Are you picking up what Jupiter's dropping down? Or are you like, that's it? That's all you got? This is an energy of needing potentially of like zooming out and seeing the bigger picture. It's giving justice. Your sign, you know, balanced, fairness. You're being very logical. Logical. Lovers at the bottom of that. Gemini energy. Really thinking about something here. Whether or not you're planning, whether or not you're moving forward with it, there's a plan. It's like you're planning. You're in planning mode. You are planning something. Your plan for success. That's what I have for you, Libra. I hope that this helps. I will see you in Leo season. Hi, Scorpio. Cancer season is lighting up your 9th house. This is your big picture, worldview, travel. You know, Jupiter is in the 9th house, babe. Like, Jupiter loves being in the 9th house. And it's in Cancer? Oh my God. Are you flying home to see your family? Like, are you taking trips to, like, I don't know, your origin, home of origin? This is that time, Scorpio. Scorpio rising, like learning about where your family's from, taking trips. Jupiter in the 9th? Yeah. Good times. Good times ahead with family. You know, Jupiter is blessing you here. Like, this is nice. What's this? What else is going on? Scorpio. Okay, Scorpio. You got it. Scorpio. Alright. That is it. Bottom of the deck. Scorpio, I think you're in like a rest period. It's like you're like in a reflective period. Something ended. Might have ended something, you know, fairly recently. Lots of swords out here. Lots of cutting, knives. Lots of energy out here. I'm not gonna get into like the order, but like energetically, this is feeling like you cut something off. Or something's cut off. And you're definitely you're taking your time. Looks like it's like you're ready to wrap it up, but like you're taking your time to process calmly. You're like reflective. Slowly. You're taking your time. And like something with the Page of Wands at the same time, of course, one door closes, Scorpio. Opportunity comes a knocking, right? Maybe, you know, something that's piquing your curiosity. It's like you're excited, you feel, you know, optimistic about something. All of a sudden, Jupiter in that 9th house. This is higher learning. This is broadcasting. This is publishing. 9th house is, it's big energy. So, you know, you're approaching this thing with enthusiasm with the Page of Wands, whatever this new thing that's piqued your interest. Look at you. You're admiring. Ooh, what is this? What is this thing? What can we do? What can we make? You're curious. Something's lit your fire up. Jupiter is in the 9th. And then you have the final two cards that flew out, the Queen of Swords and the Hierophant. You're using your words, you're sharing your ideas with the Queen of Swords. You know, you're speaking with more command of your voice here. This is like, you're expanding your spiritual knowledge. You're expanding your spiritual wisdom. Maybe like you're studying astrology. You're learning about the chakras. You're putting yourself out there in a new way, like to teach something. Potentially you're thinking about teaching something, or you yourself going to learn something here from, you know, a hierophant like energy. You know, you're gaining a teacher, a guru, a something here. Nice. This is very nice. This energy showing up for you, Scorpio. This is nice, Scorpio. Keep it up, because this is Taurus energy. This is the opposite of you. Okay. Opposite of you. You're the Death card. This is Taurus. This is stable. Very solid. I like ending your reading with the axis of, you know, change and stability with Taurus's card. I like ending it with this. This is very good, because we started out with this and now we're ending with this. So it's an end and a new solid thing starting. This is very nice, Scorpio. Cancer season. This is your 9th house of higher wisdom, knowledge, learning, exploring, you know, different ways of getting your wisdom out there as well, like publishing, writing, broadcasting, all the things, exploring, traveling. Like, this is very nice, Scorpio. I will see you in Leo season, and I want to know what you did. So I will see you back here for that. Sagittarius. Sagittarius Sun. Sagittarius rising. Cancer season is lighting up your 8th house. Now, this is about shared resources. This is about your psychology, your mental health, okay? This is about your debt, money owed to you and money that you owe. This is about, you know, credit, like resources, other people's resources, right? This is like vulnerability. It's a deep house, okay? It's ruled by a water sign here for you. You're a fire rising, right? You're very independent. And so this goes deep. Cancer season goes hard. This is about your feelings, babe. So Sagittarius Sun, Sagittarius rising, this is about your feelings. What hurts you? The ways your family hurts your feelings might come up. Okay, this is Cancer is highlighting the season. The sun is highlighting, you know, family issues with the 8th house being lit up here, okay? It's hard to say, babe. So Sagittarius, you know, family things, especially money things. This is about money. 8th house is shared resources. But, oh my God, Sag, I have good news. You have the sun at the bottom of the deck, 9 of cups at the bottom of the deck, so you are like happy. This is happy. This is emotional fulfillment. This is content, right? This dude is, his arms are crossed. There's the kid on the sun. This is good times. Leo season might be really good for us. Okay, so it's giving really good energy here at the bottom of the deck. And then the cards we pulled for Cancer season, pretty good. So, I'm saying all this about vulnerability and this is your feelings, but it's like, oh, it's looking like you're gaining a voice. It looks like you're using your throat chakra, babe. Ooh. Yeah. Ace of Swords. Coming in loud and clear. Communicating in new ways. You're taking risks. You are advocating for yourself. Two of Swords. Sticking up for yourself. Sag. And then you're ending the reading off with the Empress and the Queen of Swords. I don't even think I need words for this one. I don't know. Like, look at the image. The Empress. Okay. Value. She knows her worth. And look at that. She uses her voice. She says, now give me what I asked for. Now, this is where you had me messed up at. This, she's very, here are the facts. Here are the receipts. Don't play with me, while also being chill, relaxed, fed, secure, showing up, looking good, smelling good, feeling good. So it's like you're in this place of, my self-worth is at an all-time high. Don't play with me. That's what it's giving. I like this for you. I like this for you very much, Sagittarius. I like this very much. And then the sun at the bottom. Okay. We will reconvene Leo season, but Sag, be brave. Those walls you got up. Jupiter's here. Whew. The feelings are about to get really big. You might want to ground yourself, Sagittarius. I know you can't sit still, or like you can only do it for so long, or I don't know. Figure it out. Move your body. Go to the gym. Run, take a walk, move your body. The big feelings, Jupiter's in that 8th house. It's a water house. Family things. All right, Sag, I will see you in Leo season. Capricorn sun, Capricorn rising. Cancer season is lighting up your 7th house. Capricorn. Your 7th house is one-on-one relationships. It's a beautiful time to meet new people. Beautiful time to reconnect with family. Beautiful time to expand your family. That's what you're, hoping to do. Well, yeah, your one-on-one relationships, maybe they're deepening at this time. It's very lovey-dovey. As I'm recording this, the moon is in the 5th house and feeling like your romantic life is doing really nice, Capricorn. Or at least it should be. I don't know your life. Uranus is also in there. I don't know your life, but oh my god, the star card. First card out. Okay. Capricorn. With the star card, you're showing up authentic. Like, you're showing up like really real, really, wow, really like yourself. Yeah. Confident. The star card. It's Uranus. Uranus is in your 5th house. It's serving you. It's like there's like a glow up. There's a little glow up energy coming through. Bottom of the deck, you have the 7 of Pentacles. this little stack. Okay, we'll take it. One extra card. Capricorn. This looks good. So it's like there's like a decision that you've made. Looks like you've already made this decision during Gemini season. That was a big season for you. Aquarius is here. Star card. This is around like potentially like where you've invested your time and your energy, your money. Like you've made this decision to move, to continue to build something here. And this could be with a partner. This is like expanding something with somebody, deciding to, make something work. It's like you are taking charge, taking the lead, and kind of you're deciding to move on with something here, Capricorn. You've like weighed the pros and cons of having this connection in your life. And I think maybe like you're moving forward in a direction here. Where's Gemini in your chart? I'm looking at your chart on my screen. So Gemini is your 6th house. This could be about work. You're moving forward in a direction that feels good to you. You feel secure, like emotionally, like you're like, nope, this is good for me. I'm moving forward this way. It looks like you're independent and you're doing something, with a lot of integrity. You're moving on your own way. This is nice. This is about career. This is about a decision you've made. It could be a relationship, obviously, but yeah, looks we had the Lovers, and the Knight of Cups, but it looks like this Lovers card, your 6th house. This is work, day-to-day life, career. Gemini energy. I mean, it could be a relationship that's like flourishing during this time. Gemini, Capricorn. It's like you're really grateful for. It's looking like with the Knight of Cups. It's like Knight of Cups, 6 of Wands. Both these images are on a horse. One is with a cup, one is with holding a wand. This is like a sustained willpower. Capricorn, I'm really hoping that your reading is making sense. You have a sustained willpower about moving on with something here. Like you've already invested so much time and it's been challenging. You've made it through that. Like you've endured. You've invested a lot and you're still like pouring into whatever it is, Capricorn. And it's looking good. This could be a new, for those of you who aren't, I guess, in relationships and are looking for something. With this Knight of Cups, like something might be coming in here. Something that's really great. Something that looks really good. This is a beautiful scene, you know? Beautiful, like, coming in with the night. It's just, like, really good. We had the Seven of Cups after the star, you know? Capricorn, I hope that this reading made sense. Let me know in the comments. I'm sure you will. But let me see you back here for Leo season, and I will talk to you later. Hello, Aquarius. Aquarius, Cancer season lights up your 6th house. This is the house of our everyday life, routines. This is how you're of service in the world, right? This is on the axis of labor and work. Okay? You have Cancer there. You know? Aquarius, you do things day to day you care about. Like you are motivated, right? You are activated. You go into activist and humanitarian mode and like caretaker mode through your work. You care about your clients. You care about your work. That's coming through. I mean, the sun, strength, first card out, Aquarius. Strength, what is that? That's your 7th house. It's Leo. Okay, Aquarius. Oh. Take it bottom of the deck. We have Scorpio energy, death card at the bottom for you, Aquarius. Scorpio in your chart is career. That's the top of the chart. Oh. Maybe there's a solo endeavor, you know, with the Fool card here in the center. This is like a solo endeavor that you are moving forward with here, career-wise, putting yourself out into the world to be seen, doing this very, with the Hanged One card, it's looking Piscean in nature, you know? God, this camera is so weird to me. I don't know where I'm like supposed to. Okay, so the Hanged Man, it's a spiritual. This is a spiritual card. This is a card of Pisces. In your chart, that's the 2nd house. So, like, what do you value, Aquarius? You value spirituality. You value that, and it's look like you're investing into something new here with the, you know, that's the area of your life. This is a transformation. This is what the reading is here at the bottom of the deck. Is something new. Something new, Aquarius. Something new. First card, Strength. 7 of Pentacles. Strength and 7 of Pentacles. This is, you are, first of all, Leo season. Potentially really great for you. But this is about investing into something probably long term. This is like a long term investment. 2 of Pentacles. 5 of Swords. This is very much about dividing your time potentially here, Aquarius. I don't know if you're dividing your time, dividing your energy between 2 things while you know, work on this new endeavor for yourself. Something that's completely, you know, aside from, you know, what it is that you're doing at work. Yeah. I feel like you're giving a lot of your time and energy. You're splitting that between 2 passions here, something you feel called to. You've invested into something, Aquarius. You've made an investment. And you're splitting your time. So your day-to-day routine, your schedule, yeah, you're splitting that time into. Yeah. And Aquarius, so okay, it's giving you're busy. Your 6th house is lit up right now, so you are busy. I want you to make sure you're getting enough rest, Aquarius. I want you to make sure that you are taking care of yourself. You know, you're eating well. Because just because you're busy doesn't mean, you know, you don't still need to eat. You don't still need to, you know, you still need to take care of yourself, okay? So don't slack on that. Don't slack on your meals. Don't slack on your meditation, your prayer time, whatever it is. Don't slack on that. I will see you here for Leo season. Okay. Bye, Aquarius. And hello, my beautiful Pisces. Hello, hello, hello. My beautiful Pisces. You are my people. Pisces rising here. My oh my, have we changed. You have gone through it. We are very grateful for mommy, daddy, Saturn. Okay, it's non-binary, I guess. You know, we could, I believe Saturn could be non-binary. Okay, we are very grateful for daddy, mommy, Saturn, big mama. We're very grateful for her. All right, Pisces. This is lighting up though. Our 5th house of fun this season. So the sun is there. We've changed. We're ready to have fun. That's what's up. Pisces. All right, Pisces. Okay. Bottom of the deck. Okay, girl. Fun times. Pisces is giving celebrations. It's giving, you know, wrongs are being righted. It's giving justice, balance, fun, the sun. The color red is highlighted here. Passionate times where, like, we're feeling more alive than usual. We're feeling like, yeah, like, I'm enjoying my time again. This is good. Like, maybe you're, you know, you have more free time. Jupiter coming into that 5th house, Saturn leaving your 1st house, you know, this is making you feel a bit more expansive than you have in the recent past. You know, you're feeling a little more optimistic these days, Pisces, and that's saying a lot given, you know, what's going on collectively. You're definitely in spite of it all, the optimism is returning. It's returning. Thank God. Thank God. We want to live life. Okay. Saturn is in Aries. So we're learning how to use our tools, how to fight. We're learning how to pick up our wand if we need to, assert ourselves, defend ourselves, fight for ourselves, justice. Like, wow, Pisces. You've got the Emperor, first card out. I mean, you're fully in your power here. Your 2nd house was coming up with this card, the Emperor. That's our 2nd house here. This is about value. This is about money, resources, your self-worth. If you're showing up as the Emperor, very nice, very nice. And then the 2nd card, Strength. Okay. This is giving, you might want to slow down, 2nd house. You know, I think there's news coming in, or you're expecting to hear something with the Three of Wands. You're expecting something. You're expecting communication. You're expecting news. Expecting some kind of news. But here you are in your Queen of Cups energy. Like, this is your energy. The cards for you in Cancer season, the Queen of Cups with the Emperor. This is strong. You're showing up so. Ooh, this is like, you're showing up in your power, babe. Jupiter being in Cancer, that's your 5th house. The 5th house is connected to the sun energy. Pisces suns, like, your confidence right now should feel a nice boost during Cancer season. Okay, this is fellow water to you. Nice water trine going on here. Jupiter also being here. This is beautiful, supportive energy for fun, for play, for exploring, for enjoyment now. Collectively, we know that things are kind of chaotic and heavy, but like Pisces, if anybody knows what escapism is, you do, right? So it's like you're learning how to retreat into this emotional safety for yourself. You're learning how to retreat into this place of taking care of you, where your cup remains full. Okay? Your cup remains full, and you are able to do what you have to do in your 3D every day, and also be emotionally content and fulfilled with where you're at during this time in your life, while things are in transition, while we're in this 3 energy of movement. Things are moving in our life. You know, it's moving in your life, Pisces. There's change that you're looking out into the horizon, like, things are changing. Something's gonna change. Like, there's a lot going on externally, and like, it's like you're waiting. You know it's happening. And you're learning how to, like, be so firm spiritually, emotionally. Like, this is you. Like, you're being so for real with what you need to be this pillar. You've learned. Saturn has gotten you together. Energetic leaks, what are those? Like, you know when to reel it in, when to pour into yourself, when to set a boundary. You're very good at this, you know, taking care of yourself. You're very good at it. You're an emperor at this now. At this self-care thing. Pisces, you're a pro. Mm-hmm. Cancer season has got you in this beautiful energy of initiating, setting up dates for yourself, reaching out to folks. Like, this is so much goodness that's aligned with your highest and greatest good is in store with justice out here. Okay? Like, this is like new connections, hanging out, cups, you know, this is 3 cups. You're having, you know, lunches, Zoom calls, meetings, going out, meeting up with your friends, hanging out. Like, this is dates. This is a good time, babe. Like, Cancer season is, you're out here. Look at you. Knight of Wands. You're out here having a good time. Like, this is really good. Fool at the bottom, Nine of Wands, Nine of Cups at the bottom. Yeah. Just enjoy Cancer season, Pisces. Like, this is highlighting that fifth house. Mars is in your seventh house right now. At some point, it will conjunct that south node. So, we talked about that earlier in the video. If you didn't watch that part, please go back and watch it. But we talked about those key dates, and just look out for that. But you are so prepared, so grounded, so rooted in who you are and your identity. This is like strong willpower, and yet so soft and feminine, and in owning who you are from a place of divinity. Okay, this is like, oof, the strongest air bubble, if that even makes sense. The strongest, softest, most luxurious confidence that's rooted in love, that's rooted in self-care, that's rooted in knowing yourself and nurturing your emotions. Yeah. Oof. Jupiter in your fifth with the sun. Beautiful transit for you. Pisces sun, Pisces rising. I will see you back here for Leo season. And yeah, please leave me a comment. Let me know if this was helpful at all. So please go sign up for my newsletter at thisiseachelement.com. You can take the assessment, find out your dominant element, check out the care packages, book a reading with me. And yeah, stay tuned for more. I will see you definitely in Leo season.